For this example, what we want to do is we're given a function, x squared plus 1, where x is greater than or equal to 0. And I want to find the inverse function, and then I want to graph f of x and f inverse of x on the same graph, which I've kind of have a makeshift down here in the bottom right corner. So in order to find the inverse, I know I have to take y equals x squared plus 1, and then I'm going to interchange my x and y. I want to solve for y, so I'm going to get x minus 1 equals y squared. Now, as you noticed, it said that x is greater than or equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the positive square root of both sides, because we're just looking at positive values of x. So that will give me the square root of x minus 1 equals y. But remember, I'm always going to rewrite that with f inverse of x. Now, we know that with this one as well, that our numbers have to be greater than or equal to 0, because that was the original constraint that was put on us from the given. So now what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video, and I want you to actually go graph f of x and f inverse of x, and then when you come back, compare it with what you see on the screen. So I starred which colors I used, so my f of x is the pink and my f inverse is the light blue. Now, one thing that you can see here is if you draw an imaginary line up through them, you can see how they've been reflected across that imaginary dotted line.